Barr since the GRA took over. The old grandstand has been completely gutted and refurbished as part of a huge investment. There's been months of hard work, and the new Perry Barr is taking shape. The modern double-fronted grandstand that punters and customers alike there for last week's Birmingham Cup, like what they saw. There is plenty of work still to be done before the big Birmingham Cup final meeting on January the 18th, live on Sky Sports.
On Sunday, the petitioning wall between the two halves of the restaurant will come down. The balustrading will, for each of the tiers, and the stairways will be going up on Monday. They start that on Monday. Tuesday, the carpet's being delivered, and that they've then got 3 days to get that fitted. The windows, there's 3 panes of glass that we're waiting for. That'll be fitted on Wednesday and Thursday as well. So I'm hoping Friday night I can get some of my staff laying the tables and getting it ready so it's all ready for Tuesday night.
But before then, of course, there were 6 heats of the Birmingham Cup for punters and bookmakers alike to enjoy and to do battle. Heat 1 saw the Henlow Derby winner Farlow Pocket looking to continue his fine recent run. Midland Gold Cup winner Elderbury Viron headed the opposition.
And they're off, racing up towards the first bend. A good start here from Westview Lad in 2, also pace coming from Witch's Flight. After these, Elderbury Veron just kept on going at that bend as they head down the far side, and Farlow Pocket got involved as well. 2 Westview Lad here with a 2-length lead over Witch's Flight in second. Further 3 lengths back to Elderbury Veron, then comes Farlow Pocket. To come round the second last bend, the track record holder here at Perry Barr, Westview Lad still with the lead. A Witch's Flight checking out wide. Here comes Elderbury Veron, but all of a sudden Westview Lad's opened up and go clear. Westview Lad the winner, pinching second to Elderbury Veron.
Absolutely tremendous. Track record holder, and I don't know what time he did, but he's done 28.31. I mean, he gets better as he gets older.
And 8-1, what a price.
Better anti-post 66s. So we're hoping for the best in the next round. Nice draw and hope for the best.
So a 2-1 finish, victory for Westview Lad at odds of 8-1 in a time of 28.90. In Heat 2, all eyes were on Farlow Stormy with his impressive record at the track. Valencia Legend and Queen's Circle were also supported, but were punters in for another surprise.
And they're off, racing up towards the first bend here. Dance Jamie away well in 3 ahead of Canamar in 2, but that's showing good pace up and knuckles down to lead around the first bend. In fact, gave 3 Dance Jamie a bit of a bump. Trouble there as 1 Farlow Stormy moved off, and towards the rear at the moment is Sound Sense along with Queen's Circle. They reach the 3rd bend and Canamar with the edge here. A little bit more trouble there for 1 Farlow Storm at the 3rd bend. 4 still handy Valencia Legend. They come off the final turn. It's Canamar by 2 lengths. All of a sudden Sound Sense has got going, closing rapidly, and back in 3rd was Valencia Legend.
Yeah, they've run ever so well because both of them have never been around this track before. I thought 2's run especially well there. Even Fordog, I mean, he's got a lot of trouble there. I think they'll come on a bundle for there. Just glad they got through, really.
Charlie Lister on the mark with Canamar from track 2 at odds of 5-1 in 29.02. Heat 3 now, and a red-hot favourite in the shape of the Paul Salish train, driving up Rob, the finalist in November's Eclipse at Nottingham.
Something happened at 5 there. Lonely Hunter seemed to stumble out, and the Foxes hit Rhine Crew Mary at the first bend. It's going to be trap 2 driving up Rob out in front there. More bother behind for Rhine Crew Mary, forced to check a couple of times. 1 Smooth Honcho in second, then comes 4 Kilvey. Racing through these screwy conditions at Perry Barr and driving up Rob. The advantage here of 2 lengths over Smooth Honcho in second as they come off the final turn. Running middle to wide is driving up Rob. He's going to win easily here. Smooth Honcho by half a length per second ahead of Kilvey back in 3rd.
You know, he should improve. You know, hopefully he'll get a decent draw. It's all down to luck. There's 25 railers in this competition, so you know, we just fingers crossed we don't get 5 or 6. You know, because obviously it'd be difficult for him. But if we keep getting 1 or 2, he should make the final. And you know, fingers crossed.
Driving up Rob then through in a time of 28.78 with Smooth Honcho leading the chasing pack. More from the Birmingham Cup heats a little later, but what with a new track having been laid, new hair rail installed, new lighting and new traps in place, it's been a busy time for the man overseeing it all, Stephen Ray.
We've had Perry Barr for 18 months now, and it's been hard work. A lot of work by the staff here at Perry Barr to adapt to the changes of working for the GRA, and we've spent a little bit more than we intended to spend. Set off originally with a £2 million budget. I would think we're close on £3 million by the time we finish, but it's been worth it when you see the finished product.
Nowadays, behind every top track is usually a huge catering operation. And when complete on Birmingham Cup final night, Perry Barr will offer 500 restaurant covers, the biggest single restaurant at any British greyhound track. It's a la carte, of course, but the improvements are not just at the top end. Downstairs, the bars and snack bars have also been designed to high specifications and help make the night out for all. But with Hall Green just down the road, why did the GRA go for Perry Barr in the first place?
We thought if we could spend the money, produce another stadium of the quality of Hall Green, then we'd have 2 first-class stadiums in the city. That it's big enough for 2 stadiums in the city, and really we didn't want anybody else to get their hands on it. That's the truth of the matter. We felt that if anybody was going to run Perry Barr, we were the people that were going to be running it. There's been rumours that the GRA want to get rid of Hall Green. How do you answer that? Clive, I knew you were going to ask me this one. Well, these rumours started, I suppose, about 18 months ago when we purchased Perry Barr. The minute we bought Perry Barr, everybody who thinks they know the truth and all the old nod, wink, I know what's going on the old chat rooms, on the Betfair chat rooms, all these people who think they know what they're doing, absolute rubbish. I mean, as I've just explained to you, we think we've got 2 major stadiums in the second city. And you know, Hall Green, we're talking about a major refurbishment programme for Hall Green during 2005 to bring it back up to the sort of standard that Perry Barr now is. And you know, I'm looking forward to running Hall Green and Perry Barr until I retire in 10 years' time.
Back to the Tony Campbell Birmingham Cup heats now. A wide open heat 4 with Birmingham Park Honcho and Farley Zach joint favourites at 5-2. Pace coming from right through Shergar. Starting squeezed out there was Burr Ashmole in 4, heading down the far side, and Burn Park Honcho. He's got a 2-length lead now, but Ryan Cruz Shergar back in second. Further 2 lengths back to Burr Ashmole, trying to make a bit of headway. His paint spot on the inside there, but as it comes around the final 2 turns, it's Burn Park Honcho. Belinda Jones out in front here by 4 lengths. It's Burn Park Honcho skating up, back in second place with 6, Ryan Cruz Shergar, and Burr Ashmole for 3rd.
Yeah, it was a very, very good run from him. He's never been round this track before. He broke level, showed very good early, led at the first bend, then he has very, very good middle pace, to be honest. That's his best pace, his middle pace, and he stayed on very well. Very good run from him.
He seemed to make for the rails straight from the traps. Is he a dead railer?
Yeah, he's a bang railer. He wants the rails badly, to be honest. But he breaks better, in my opinion, from the middle.
Belinda Jones and Burn Park Honcho at 28.60, the time which will prove the fastest of the round, but only just. Mustang Hero was all the rage in Group 5 after a good run at Wimbledon on the Juvenile Championship night behind Firelight Dan. Gulagorna Figo, second favourite here, led the list of challengers to the Brian Clemenson trade red-jacketed runner. Didn't get a clear run towards the first bend. Mustang Hero off in chase and had to check there a little bit at the first bend. Heading down the far side on Torneroy, title out in front here by 2 lengths over 1, Mustang Hero. Couple back to 4, Gulagorna Figo. And after he's back in 4th place comes by the Rumour. To come around the second last turn, it's still 3, Torneroy title. 1, Mustang Hero, not quite sure where to challenge. Here he comes up the stand side, but it's Torneroy title winning by half a length from Mustang Hero. Gulagorna Figo in 3rd.
Peter Meldrum fancied him in price-wise, a bit of an outsider. Were you on?
What you could get. You struggle to get your money on these days, I think. But there you go.
Where would you ideally be drawn next round?
Again, I don't think it matters to him. I don't think what track he gets, as long as nothing runs into him, really. Gets a clear run to the first bend, I think he can do a run.
Cracking run then from Torneroy title, holding off Mustang Hero at a time of 28.62. So to the final heat, and another chance for Valley Brazil Hero to shine. He was expecting to do the business in heat 6. He did have pace inside and out to contend with.
just down in front there, heaping up in behind, and Bally Brazil Hero didn't get a clear run, nor did Brenda's Breeze. It's Pennyworth out in front then from Philo Exit in second. Arthie's we've got 5. Belle Devotion, Dukery's Joker. Here comes Bally Brazil Hero again, looking for room at the third bend, not getting it. To come around the second last bend, it's Pennyworth. Leads the way round ahead of Philo Exit. Philo Exit very wide off the final bend, so it's Pennyworth sauntering up the home straight. Wins easily from Philo Exit, and Dukery's Joker in third.
He did run well, the dog, yeah. He had a bit of injury back end and he ran him in the Irish Derby in the first round, a bit unlucky, but he's had 4 or 5 races back now and he's just starting to come away a bit better and do it a bit better.
Runaway win then for Pennyworth as he leads home Philo Exit in a time of 28.61. So to Thursday's semi-finals with impressive first round score of Birmingham Poncho catching the eye here. Don't rule out strong running Mustang Hero. The second semi-final perfectly illustrates and rain a heavy competition. Middle Seed Barrage Mole automatically allotted round 6. While in the third semi-final, Coolwater Figo is the shortest priced of the 6. West Midland did nothing wrong. He is it. But the first round over with, just who impressed the watching racing office staff?
I thought Burn Park Concho ran very well, never had a trial, first time round the track. 28.60, going's about 30 slow. 28.30 is a good run, first time round. I think it will improve.
And what about dogs that maybe didn't win tonight but looked unlucky in running?
The one that was Elderberry Vernon, really. He's not a bad dog, but he seemed to check off at the first bend. Got into quite a bit of trouble, and he did well to run on to get second.
But for quiz buffs, what happened next? This is heat 3. What's for the plastic bag? And the unfortunate Trap 6 runner, Run Through Mary.
Well, unbelievable, you know. You do 36 years in greyhound racing, you think you've seen it all. But I've never seen anything like that before. I mean, we obviously delayed given the result and looked at it, and we decided that it hadn't affected the result in any way, shape or form, so we let the race stand. But I mean, you know, the chances of it happening, you couldn't put them on paper, could you?